Hi there, Andrew with Zhang Physical Therapy here, and what I want to talk with you today a little bit about is trying to modify your sleeping position if you're somebody who lives with back pain. This is a very common problem that patients report to me, and that they just can't find a comfortable position to sleep, and or they'll wake up frequently with back pain and they just give up sleeping for the night. So sleeping is good for many reasons. It's a necessity for us as humans. So I'm going to give you a couple different options of things that you can try. Maybe you have already tried some of them, but hopefully some of these are different techniques that you haven't tried before, so that you can maybe find a more restful night's sleep. So one thing that a lot of people have tried is the pillow between the knee trick. So once you find the pillow that's comfortable for your head, that's well and good. But take that spare pillow in that other bedroom and you're going to slip it between your knees like so if you're a side sleeper. Okay? A lot of people will find this technique rather helpful for them, but unfortunately for some people it doesn't work. So one trick that I've suggested to people that they may not have thought is you could use a pillow for this next piece, or you could use a rolled bath towel, which I have right here. So what I'm going to do now is combine two things. So this towel is basically going to go just above that outer part of your hip and between your rib cage. So right in that soft area. It's an area where things kind of bend and move in your back as you sleep based upon the softness or firmness of the mattress. So I'm going to put this rolled towel right in that crease, okay? And then I'm going to add in that towel between my legs. And you may need to play with the thickness of this towel roll. So now that just basically eats up that potential space right there that would normally drop into the table and could cause some amount of stress or strain to the individual who's suffering with back pain. So those are two tips for you if you're a side sleeper. Now if you're a back sleeper, what you may need to do, and some people may have tried, is propping some pillows underneath their knees. And that works really well for some individuals. But one other tip that I have for people is, in addition to propping yourself with some towels, or some pillows, excuse me, what you'll often have, and again, this will depend upon the firmness of the mattress, and more so if you trend toward the firmer side, is you'll get a little bit of lift between your lower back and the bed, such that it feels like you're a little bit arched. So what we're going to do in this case is we're going to use that same rolled towel. It may not need to be quite as thick, but again, will be a personal preference. But as you lie on your back with that rolled pillow here for the knees, you're then going to stick the towel right in the small of that lower back, in that where it feels kind of arched up from the bed. So I'm going to readjust here for me. So this will go basically right above your belt line, in my case is where that will go. So that kind of flattens and straightens everything out, and will hopefully allow you, again, it will hopefully allow you to feel a little bit more comfortable in that position, such that you're able to get a restful night's sleep. Now if you're a belly sleeper, this works fine for some people. Some bodies can tolerate it, and other people just can't. You know, if you're waking up in excruciating pain because you're on your belly, or any position, really, you probably want to try something else. But for those people who like to lie on their belly, or who tend to be belly sleepers, but they may not be able to tolerate it anymore, what you may need to try here is using a pillow underneath your belly. And why that is, if you're on your belly, basically it could cause a lot of extension in your back. And again, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but at certain time points over the course of somebody dealing with back pain, that may not be a very comfortable position for them. So what you can do, again, take this pillow, and this is going to go right where your belly is going to be. So what this is going to do here is take a little bit of the curvature out of your back, so that you're not basically pressed up this way with your pelvis dropping into the table. It's just going to allow things to be a little bit more relaxed. Okay? So there I've given you some positional modifications and adaptations that you can make for sleeping with back pain, be it you're a side sleeper, belly sleeper, or back sleeper. I hope that you found some of these tips will be helpful for you if you haven't already tried them. If you have tried them and they haven't been successful, then that just means that we need to have a different conversation as far as how to try to make this work for you, because sleeping is part of the healing process that our body can regenerate and reset itself. So if you do have any questions, by all means leave them in the comment section. Shoot me an email, andrew@zangpt.com.